My thing wasn't. I wasn't doing audio there for a second. All right, we got it. $15. Okay, so we're going without the video again because... Oh, get back over there. There we go. There we go. All right. So, okay, I'm back. There's a little bit of sun for now, but we're now heading to the bottom of the second inning. In a 1-0 game, Muir Mustangs and the Cobalt Academy Cougars. It's the Mustangs leading 1-0. They won 18-1 earlier today at the same time as the softball game. And for those of you who weren't with the softball game, softball team playing the same school won 10-0. It was a shortened game. Both games were shortened. And we're getting ready for the bottom of the second. We're still without video this time. Unfortunately, I can't change it on the fly right now. I was hoping I could. But we'll work without it for the moment. First pitch here is fouled back this way, and it will land on top of the restroom building. It's an 0-1 count to start. Second pitch is in there. Strike 2. It's 0-2. I'm just inputting the pitching stats for this one since technically we missed the first inning. This one's coming right field line. And it is foul. Count stays 0-2. Where is my... At bat is junior George Perez for the Mustangs, number 8. And he's going to crack this one off the bat to the right field side. The right fielder will make the play. Almost overran that. For the first out. That was Aiden Quinones on the catch there in right field, number 9 for Cobalt Academy. They're wearing black with blue caps. Mustangs wearing their blue uniforms and white pants. And at bat right now for the Mustangs is number 27, Tyler Law. First pitch to him is, I believe that was ball 1. Oh, strike. The pitch count's a little off right now at the moment, just because we didn't catch the first inning. There's a grounder to short. He's going to try to beat the throw, and he's aboard beating the throw. So 1 aboard for the Mustangs. And that'll bring up Bryant Soriano in the 9 spot. Yeah, most of these guys are seniors now, including him. They're going to check on the runner at first. He checks back. Tyler Law is also a senior for the Mustangs. You can tell it's the bottom of the order because you have 99 on deck. That's Khalil Rishwain, who will be leading things off. This is the second disengagement now. Pitching for the Cobalt Academy this afternoon for this game is number 15, Gavin Dubé. And that one's going to go foul down the third base side. First pitch of this at bat is 0-1 count. If this is your first one with me, I'm Bryce Narvaez. I'm a grad of John Muir High School, class of 2023. I'm a third-year student at Arizona State University, taking my classes online. So that pitch looked like it just missed outside for a ball, 1-1. Soriano shows bunt, and he will deliver a bunt down the third base side. It's played by the third baseman, and we have two aboard for the Mustangs, first and second.
Hey, that was a good bunt. It was right along the line. Let's go, Khalil.
And it brings up the top of the order, Khalil Rishway, number 99. Yeah, there are a pair of 99s that I know that play in the outfield like he does. And he will show a bunt as well down the third base side. And
nice bunt, Khalil.
Everybody's on. So the Mustangs load him up here. Well, right off of the third baseman's glove, trying to throw it home, just gets through the catcher. A little bit of a running situation there. And Cobalt Academy is able to get one of them. A little bit of a situation for the Mustangs there. That was number 5 for the Mustangs. He got thrown out at first. So we have runners on second and third with one scoring.
They ruled that when he was going.
Yeah, he went out of the base pad. Or, yeah. This one's driven deep into center field. And it is snagged by the center fielder to retire the side.
Nice swing, one.
That was a heavy swing.
That was. We put that to the deepest part of the park.
So that'll send us to the top of the third inning. Mustangs strand 2, but get one more. It's actually a little deceiving. There used to be a scoreboard out to left field, but unfortunately it's not there anymore. Oh, a little bit of rogue baseball over here. So we'll head to the top of the third inning. On the mound for the Mustangs is number 12. Ooh, I do not have a 12 here. Yeah, we're just winging it this afternoon. Don't want to bug the coaches and the players during the middle play. Gives me a chance to tell you about these teams. Looks like number 4 will be leading things off for Cobalt Academy. Just putting the pitching stats this time instead of the hitting. That's Michael Huerta for the Cobalt Academy Cougars. It's technically the, was it the, oh, it swung on and missed. It's the Cobalt Math and Science Academy of Victorville, California. Their next door neighbors was Serrato High School. That one, heavy heat, swung on and missed. It's 0-2. Is he 0-2? Misses low for a ball. It's 1-2. At least in the Victor Valley Unified District, where Cobalt comes from, they still do it traditionally, the old-fashioned way of, in terms of primary and secondary schools. Primary school goes up to 6th grade, so it's K through 6, and secondary school is grades 7 through 12. So Cobalt STEM Academy is a 7 through 12 schools. Huerta swings at that one and misses for the strikeout.
Took a little something off of that one.
Yep. So 1 away in the top of the 3rd. First offering is in there for a strike.
Late on the heater.
Some heavy heat there. Gets in there for strike 2. It was waving at that one. I believe that's 19 for Cobalt Academy. That would be Jared Moreno. And it looks like he fouls that one off, or it went off the catcher for a ball. Okay. It's low, 1-2. Swung on low, and they get the force out at first. So 2 away. First pitch of this at-bat misses high. For a ball, it's 1-0. Let me just move that back. And there we go. Low for a ball, 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Yep, that heat. Looks like 21's at the plate for Cobalt. That is Robert Espinosa. Cobalt played a game on Thursday.
Outside.
As that pitch misses outside for a ball, it's 3-1. Hitters count at the moment. They played against West Valley, as now the count goes full 3-2. It's not been a great start of the year for Cobalt, and gets the punch out to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down via the K ball. So that will send us to the bottom of the 3rd, 2-0 Mustangs. And to the bottom of the third inning. And unfortunately for Cobalt Academy, they have not had that much success this season. Their game against West Valley was probably a shortened game as well. And then, of course, this morning's game was also shortened. The 5-inning mercy. It just for any numbers people out there, it was 25-5 their first game, and then earlier this morning 18-1, both losses for Cobalt. Again, Cobalt is more known for the math and science, and then being a school of AP courses. They're kind of the academic hub of the high desert. You know, speaking of the high desert, they actually have a bit of a history with baseball. They had a couple of minor league teams up there in the Victor Valley area. They were originally known as the High Desert Mavericks. They were the California A affiliate of the Angels?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. They played at the Adelanto Stadium, which is kind of the concert and soccer hub of the high desert. And then, yeah, they had the High Desert Mavericks. They had a Pecos League team. The Pecos League is an independent baseball league. On the other side of the high desert, in the Palmdale, Lancaster area, they had the Lancaster Jethawks, which were also a California A team. And then in 2023, they had the Lancaster Soundbreakers, which their logo is on my cap. And for the Soundbreakers in the Pecos League, they only played the 2023 season. And they're converting that state-of-the-art stadium in Lancaster to a soccer stadium as well. There's the first pitch at the bottom of the third. Is swung on and will be caught by the shortstop, 1 up, 1 down in the third inning. Yep. Now it's Eduardo Sosa at the plate for the Mustangs. Now up is number 7. Somebody's wearing 7 today that I do not have listed here. It's probably one of these guys on the roster. It's a 1-0 count after that one was in the dirt for a ball. Ground to the third, and it will get through. He'll turn for extra bases, looking for second, and he is in there. So, gets over the second. So, runner on second with 1 away in the bottom of the third. It's an interesting doubleheader for both of these teams playing against each other. Again, on the softball, their softball counterparts are playing right now as we speak as well. This is Lawton Gray IV, the junior for the Mustangs. Pulls a bunt, and he will beat the throw. Good hustle.
Yeah, good hustle, Lawton.
So runners on first and second. First and second with 1 away for the Mustangs. And this is George Perez back up, number 8 for the Mustangs. First offering is in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. I'm using the words as well a lot. Safe at third is after the strike. The runners advance second and third now. Tried to use some different lingo. Oh, they're gonna send him back.
They're saying interference on the batter.
So they're calling batter's interference, and
batter's out.
the batter's automatically out. So 2 away for Tyler Law, the senior, backup for the Mustangs. Again, first and second, instead of 1 out, there's 2 outs due to batter's interference on the throw to third.
What's his name over at the third base side? Coach?
Yeah,
Oh, what's the dude's name again?
BB.
BB. I loved him. Good dude.
Runners on the move. First pitch misses high for a ball. And there's a little bit of a bobble on the transfer for the catcher. So the runners do advance to second and third this time. Counts 1-0 to Tyler Law. Missing just high for ball 2. The righty deals, and it's played by the second base, and he'll get the force out at first to retire the side. So to the top of the 4th.
I thought that was going to go right by him, but he was able to.
Mustangs 2. Cobalt Academy not on the board. There we are, I'm back. It's kind of hard to tell, but just to come back to you on the baseball piece, there it is. There's my hat, the Lancaster Soundbreakers hat. Let's see if I can... Not really. But yeah, Lancaster was a one-off in the Pecos League. They're an independent league that's starting up, I believe it's Memorial Day weekend. The first games of the season. And they have a crazy stretch of, I think it's 82 games in 60-something days, if I'm not mistaken. But it's a beautiful afternoon here in Pasadena. We're at John Muir High School this afternoon for the second game of our doubleheader. This is the baseball side. And between the Cobalt Math and Science Academy Cougars and the John Muir Mustangs. Cobalt hailing from Victorville, California. They're neighbors with Silverado High School. So in the first game of our doubleheader, the Mustangs took an 18-1 win, a shortened game, the minimum 5 innings. And the softball side was a 10-0 win for the Mustangs. So Cobalt over here for baseball starts 0-2 on the year. This is, once again, the second game of the doubleheader. They played a game on Thursday against West Valley High School, the San Fernando Valley, if I'm not mistaken, or the San Fernando Valley. And it has not been the start of the season that Cobalt Academy would want. But they're here for the experience and just trying to get themselves situated for league play. They actually went 9-11 last year and finished second in their league, the Agape League, at 7-3. That one missing low for a ball, so it's 1-0 to start. And the Mustangs last year finished 17-10 on the year, 6-8 in the Pacific League. They made playoffs the second round. And unfortunately, no further than that as the batter is hit by a pitch and will be aboard. That's number 14 for Cobalt Academy. That was Ethan Hilton Chamberlain. Reaches by the way of a hit by pitch. It was just without video, sadly, still right now. I should have shared my images so at least you could see something rather than nothing. That pitch swung on and missed. Strike one. Runner takes off, and he will get into second without a throw, as that offering missed for ball one. So runner on second, nobody out here in the top of the fourth inning. I'm so silly. I should have done this earlier. That one gets in there for a strike. It's, I believe it's 1-2 now. And that one grazes the batter as well. And he will reach. So Cobalt Academy with 2 aboard and nobody out. That was number 3, Brody Irvin, the latest batter for the Cougars. This one driven, and it will drop for a hit. And the Cougars will load him up. That one just got in there. The right fielder made a... Or that was Lawton Gray the 4th, number 20, playing right field, who almost got it, but it just snuck through him.
But the runner had to hold.
Yep, the runners had to hold.
When by the time they figured out that he dropped it, he was able to get the force out at second.
They were able to get a force out at second, so instead of being loaded, it is first and third with 1 out. Last batter was Ryland Brandt, number 17 for the Cougars. It's easier to see them when they get over here to this side. It's an 0-1 count to, I believe that's the pitcher, number 18, Andrew Honnold. Runners on the move. This one's high in the air to the second base side, and Bryant Soriano will double them up, and the Mustangs will get out of this inning. So it's still 2-0. Yeah, it should be bottom 4. Just trying to get a good image to. Ooh. There's a bit of a divot there. So we will head to the bottom of the 4th. 2-0 game in favor of the Mustangs. $36 minus 25 equals 36 minus 25. That was an 11-pitch inning there for number 12 of the Mustangs. And for Cobalt Academy, it's number 18, Andrew Honnold on the mound, big right-hander. He started the game and is continuing to get some work here. Looks like Bryant Soriano will be leading off for the Mustangs, number 2. I'm going to try to get my image up there so that you have something to look at other than a black screen. This, share, and we will go to upload it to there. It's 9-1-2 leading it off for the Mustangs in this part of the bottom of the 4th, I should say. Hopefully that gets up so that I can get the image there instead. Just as a reminder, this is game 2 of a doubleheader for these two teams playing against each other. Cobalt Academy is wearing black with blue hats. Mustangs wearing blue with white pants. And let me go to my drive here as we get set for this one. Should have uploaded now. I think I chose the right folder. November 4th, no, it's not it. Oh, I love technology gremlins when it doesn't work out for you. I think that's what's going on for me right now. It's like the technology doesn't want to work. Like I'm too fast. It's not 1-1 after the first offering missed upstairs. That one was low, and Soriano showed bunt. Called strike from the umpire. That one's going deep into center left field, and it will drop for a base hit. And that's going to bring up the top of the order, number 99, Khalil Rishwain. The younger brother of Isaac, who has since moved on and graduated. Same could be said for Noah Hunziker, who is the younger brother of Conrad, who was a senior last year. And speaking of Conrad, Conrad's going to be playing for Saddleback College in a couple of hours against Glendale Community College, GCC. And Khalil dropping the bunt will easily beat out the throw. He turned on the jets.
Well, the most important part about that was being able to freaking get that ball down the line.
Yeah.
And stay fair.
Perfect bunt.
Yeah, that was a great bunt, man.
So first and second with nobody out. Why didn't it upload? Yeah, the technology is not working with me right now. It's not, my stuff isn't uploading to Google Drive like it should. Oh, that's why. I'm silly. I'm a silly goose. Man, this one will stay fair for a double, then 2 runs score. And brings the score 4-0 Mustangs. It's just perfectly placed, and then the Mustang runners did what they needed to do. So 2 runs scored on that 2 RBI double that was fair and reached the corner over here. That was number 5 for the Mustangs at bat. Now you have number 1. Number 1 is Ezekiel Rodriguez, also a senior. He was involved in the football season as he will try to get out of the way, but it grazes him and it'll put him aboard. So still first and second with nobody out. Or now first and second with nobody out.
He was on the football team also?
Yep. He was one of the linebackers.
Oh, he has a brother too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Zeke and, what's his brother's name? I can't remember now. Oh, shoot, I didn't realize that was him.
Sonny. 21.
Sonny?
Yeah.
He's the younger one, though, right? Or no, he's the senior.
He's the senior. Sonny's the sophomore.
Yeah. Is he playing too, Sonny? Playing baseball?
Yeah, he's on the baseball team.
Oh, okay.
He's listed number 21.
Okay. He was out there. I saw him out there.
Looks like we have 24 at the plate. Shows bunt. I believe it's 0-1. Even though the pitch was upstairs. You know, one thing that the Muir Mustangs have going for them is multi-sport athletes. plenty of the high schools, actually, at least in the area, as far as I'm concerned, have multi-sport athletes. I believe it's 1-on-1. It's that one missing upstairs for a ball. On the way. This one's driven to center field, and it will drop for a base hit. And rounding third and into score are the Mustangs. So an RBI single. And runners first and second still. We have 7 at the plate now. Trying to listen about as well. Ooh, that one gets by the catcher, and the runners will advance to second and third. Counts 1-0. Again, nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. Yeah. There's just an upstairs delivery that got by the catcher. Change settings. Yes. There we go. That's much better. Thank you. I don't know which ones these are. These might be from the softball game. Yeah, these are from the softball game earlier, so I gotta upload my other ones. That's what was originally supposed to upload, but apparently I needed to change my settings, and believe we have a bases loaded situation. Yes, we do. I'll bring up Lawton Gray the fourth with a bases loaded situation with nobody out. And now you get to see the gold icons that have now appeared on the base pass. And there'll be a meeting on the mound for Cobalt Academy. They're going to talk this one over. It's kind of a tough stanza right now to find yourself nobody out with the bases loaded in the bottom of the fourth inning. It's a much cleaner game from their standpoint. And there's also a low-flying Cessna right now in the vicinity of the baseball field. Also right adjacent to the Pasadena Unified School District Service Center, the DSC. What is this? Oh, yeah, that might be useful. Did my thing upload? 5 uploads complete. All right, let's see. Since I have time, at least for now, are we gonna see a change? I think it's a pitching change for Cobalt Academy. So we are going down to T15. No, not T15. That would be silly if it was T15. No, it's T5. So it looks like number 20 is going to be pitching for Cobalt Academy. I have to change that to 3.0. Oh, it goes at 3. So, okay, with a little bit of a break right now, I think this is the one that I need to download, right? Download this one, yes. There we go. That's the one. Dang it, it's a little bit blurry. I realized it's a little bit blurry back there. Dang it, I was looking for a clean picture. And of course I couldn't deliver. Alright, so stepping up into the batter's box is Lawton Gray the fourth. It's a bit of 20 on 20 going on. You have 20 pitching and 20 batting. Eduardo Pacheco takes over on the mound for Cobalt Academy. And his first offering is in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. That one's in there for or gets by the catcher. It's a ball, and a run will score. So runners advance to second and third with one scoring. I call that a passed ball. Counts 1-1. Mustangs now have 6 on the board. It's kind of a moment where Cobalt Academy needed to make a change to try to stop the bleeding with the bases loaded. This one's off looked like the front end of the bat. They'll get the force out at first, but yet again, another run will score. So runner on third in this situation with 2 away. We'll tag the run to this other guy because because this current pitcher wasn't responsible for these guys reaching. It's a 1-0 count here. On the way. 1-1. I keep moving that one picture that I have just to help me out with the fielder positioning. Here's the 1-1. Grounded to third, and they will get the force out at first. 1 run scores. So base is empty for Tyler Law. So the Mustangs will bat around the order. Oh, 1 count. Okay, I'll try to get the image up at the end of the inning. Once we get in between innings. That one missing upstairs for a ball. Baseball and softball happen so quickly that you cannot look away. That you just have to glance down and just input something quickly and then return back, even though there's no pitch clock. This one's driven deep to right field, and it will get through the fielders. And Law is on his way to second, and therefore the double. That was a power swing and a power ball into center right field, right in between the 2 fielders for the double. The runner on second with 2 away. In the bottom of the 4th, Mustangs looking to do some more damage here. And Brian Soriano's at the plate. That one missing upstairs and getting by the catcher. So Tyler Law will advance to third for the Mustangs. And it's a 1-0 count to Soriano. The righty deals, and it's 1-1. Oh my gosh, whose stance is that? There's one man in baseball that does that stance before every pitch, and I'm drawing a blank because I'm a silly goose. Craig Kimbrell, there you go. It's the Craig Kimbrell stance. The righty deals. It's low for a ball, 2-1. Maybe I should have a picture of Craig Kimbrell's stance come up just to show you what this guy's doing. The count's 2-1 to Bryant Soriano. This one's driven foul my side. And it will stay in the fence. Go down as a foul ball. It counts 2-2. There have been games where the foul ball goes into the broadcast booth and one of the broadcasters makes a catch. And even though I don't have my glove with me, I was kind of getting ready to make a play on that ball if I had to. Would have ditched the headset and do it. I was to the shortstop who unfortunately couldn't get the grab. The Mustangs will score another run and get another man aboard for Khalil Rishwain. No, I wouldn't call that a hit. I'd call it an error. Reach via error. And that one will graze Khalil. Puts him aboard. First and second with 2 away for the Mustangs. It's the finest of margins. I so want to get my visual on the screen, but I can only do it between innings because it's going to take time. And due to baseball and softball happening so quickly, I can't do it right now. Otherwise, I'd miss a couple of pitches. Ooh, and that one grazes him. And the Cougars are back into a doozy with the bases loaded. They'll bring up Ezekiel Rodriguez with a bases loaded chance. Bases loaded for Ezekiel Rodriguez. The righty delivers, and it's driven deep to left field. Sort of deep. And he'll make the play and get out of the inning. So the Mustang offensive is halted after a couple of runs. They strand the bases loaded, but have a commanding lead at this moment of the game. We'll head to the top of the 5th, and I'll be able to get my visual on the screen so you're not staring at a black screen. All right, let's go. Add image. Just call it image. Browse. Downloads. And save changes. Don't mind that for the moment. Transform. Fit to screen. There we go. And now I just have to move this back. Boop. There we go. There we go. All right, we got it. We got the visual. It's a little bit better, so you can at least see something instead of a black screen. It's better than nothing. We have number 12 on the mound for the Mustangs. I'm just winging it at the moment. I do have at least the listed rosters in front of me at this time. That one has a table. Okay, I'll look at it later. It is time for the top of the 5th inning. First offering of the 5th inning. Just misses inside for a ball. Second offering, just low, ball 2. That one fouled into the glove. It's 2-1. At the plate is Jay Mejia for Cobalt Academy. That one's played by the shortstop, and they'll get the force out at first. 6-3 out there. They're grounded to 6. 6 is the shortstop. We're a little familiar with baseball positioning. So shortstop is 6. Second base is 4. And with 1 away in the top of the 5th, first offering just misses high for a ball 1. One and 1. In there for a strike. I hope the visual now on your screen gives you a better idea of what we're looking at in terms of the field. There's a grounder to second. And it'll get the force out at first. 2 away. Mustangs trying to take care of business in these 2 games. Again, one this morning and this one now in the afternoon. First offering of this at-bat's in there for strike 1, and it's an 0-1 count.
All right, so I was just talking to Dr. Gray. So that is Sonny Catching, wearing number 7.
Okay.
I guess he's listed as 21 on the roster, but today he's wearing 7.
Counts 0-2.
Good.
Got him for the punch out.
He was walking off the mound right after he delivered that. Wow. Good pitch.
And so Mustangs have it 9-0.
Hey, if I could throw that, I mean, I would have done it too. Yeah.
If I could throw that pitch just one time,
Exactly,
I
right?
need about 6 months of recovery.
Torn rotator cuff after you throw that one, right?
6 months in a jacuzzi.
So bottom of the 5th is coming up. We're still playing here, and we also have the infield umpire over here having a drink of water. It's kind of warm out here right now. It's interesting. We have wispy clouds, and I'm looking at a departure from LAX, high above the San Gabriel Valley. So there's a lot going on in Pasadena this weekend. I'm going to bring my webcam back up here so you can see me as I talk to you. So there's also a Pokemon Go event live at the Rose Bowl this weekend. They started yesterday, and it goes today and tomorrow.
Gotta catch them all.
It's 9 to 5, and there's a lot of people at the Rose Bowl looking at their phones just like this.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
A couple hundred people, maybe even a thousand.
No. Tens of thousands.
Tens of thousands of people, maybe something like that. It was pretty hectic over there. Just did a quick pass by just to
just check it out.
Yep, get a look at the scenery around.
And
one of the latter home football games for these Muir Mustangs, there's a Chapel Roan concert going on at the Rose Bowl.
Oh, that's right.
So it's been pretty eventful in the Pasadena area, at least for Mustang games. And it looks like the Cougars will make a call to the bullpen. We have 17 pitching now.
He was playing second base.
Yeah, he was playing second base. So 24 will lead things off here in the bottom of the fifth for the Mustangs.
Yeah, the guy that's pitching was second base.
They just slot the second baseman over to pitch. That is Ryland Brandt. And this one's fouled down the third base side, 0-1.
I think last I saw the score was 9-0 right now?
Yes, that is the score at the moment.
So Dr. Gray has this app called Mobile Scoreboard, and there's like a little tiny scoreboard right there right behind home plate.
Nice.
He's doing keeping track of the
Cool.
pitch count. All that.
Cool. That's good. A little bit of a discussion over here.
Yeah, what just happened?
Trying to figure out what's going on.
Did the batting order get all screwed up? What just happened?
I don't know. A little bit of a delay here. I think they're trying to figure out the ordering and stuff with all the different changes that have happened. So number 20 for the Cougars slots over at first base. That one in there for a strike. It's an 0-2 count. Eduardo Pacheco is number 20 for Cobalt Academy. That one missing low for a ball from Ryland Brandt, who is now pitching. He's the third pitcher for the Cougars this afternoon. Missing upstairs for a ball, and it is, I believe, 2-2. Yeah, 2-2. The home half of the fifth. Here's one going down the first base side in foul territory, and it'll clear the fence on this side. So we'll do it again, the 2-2. I think that grazed him to put him aboard. Could have also been ball 4, could be wrong. So one aboard in the home fifth. Fouled back.
Just missed that.
It's Sonny Rodriguez at the plate, the younger brother of Ezekiel. Digs in. So 1-1 count. I think it's now 1-2 with that called strike. Oh, I forgot to change this. I'm silly. So it's now a T6. There we go. That's much better. We check on the runner at first. Trying to fill you in with everything that's happening. That one swung on, going into center left field. To be played and caught by the center fielder. One away.
Just got under that.
Yep. So that means somebody else is wearing 21 today.
Yeah. What happened to, what's his name? Mickey? Mickey? Is that his name? Who was playing catcher on the JV team?
Yeah, Mickey.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
You didn't see his name on the roster for
Nope.
this team, though, did you?
Nope.
Oh, interesting.
Last I remember, he was playing JV, but that was my senior year.
Yeah. So he should be varsity by now.
Misses for a ball, and runner will advance to second.
Unless he was a senior last year.
I can't remember.
Could have been. Actually, he could have been. Strike.
Counts 1-2. Runner on second, one away. Here's a grounder. Right back up Main Street. Or I'm sorry, to the shortstop, and he bobbled it. So we have runners on first and third. This is the official last semester of the Pacific League as it was. With the top dogs, Crescenta Valley and Arcadia, they're usually really good at baseball. And the crosstown school, Pasadena, has a pretty good baseball team too. We were talking about Marshall earlier, since Cobalt Academy is kind of the equivalent of Marshall, if you think about it academically. Marshall has a pretty good baseball team. They actually had really good pitching last year. What is this?
Finland just won bronze.
Oh.
6-1 final.
Oh, geez. 6-1? That's the men's hockey bronze medal game between Finland and Slovakia. It wasn't even close. 6-1 Finland, to say the least. We have a 1-2 count over here.
Oh, Mickey's a senior this year. There you go.
We're 1-1 now, 1-2. Could be wrong. Actually, a fun fact for you about Crescenta Valley is that they share facilities with Glendale Community College, GCC. Run scores for the Mustangs on that throw.
So is that it? Game over? I think that was it, yeah.
Yep, and that was the 10th run, and that's going to be the game.
Wow.
So it's a 10-run mercy rule.
Yeah, I think by the 7th.
No, we made the minimum 5th.
Oh, that was only
Cause
5th?
yeah, because high school only goes 7.
That's right, okay.
7 total, and the minimum's 5 innings. So yeah, that's gonna do it.
That'll do it for us.
So another quick one here, guys.
Good 2-game homestand there.
Yep, it's a great doubleheader from the Mustangs here this afternoon. Baseball. If softball's still going, we'll go check that out on our way out. But it's a 2-0 start for the John Muir Mustangs. So yeah, it's a pretty quick Saturday morning afternoon stint here from Pasadena, California, where the San Gabriel Mountains behind me are lightly peppered in snow, at least Mount Wilson, where the Eaton fire burned pretty close to. Most of this side, unfortunately, from the mountains on down to Woodbury Road, burned, unfortunately. But, you know, everybody's trying to rebuild and come back stronger than they were before. Most of the houses were, like, built in the 1920s, if not older. So I'll just give you all a bit of a look ahead at both of these teams' schedules moving forward. Varsity baseball, we want that. Oh, I think I clicked basketball. I clicked basketball for no reason. Basketball season's over. I'm going to try to go as many games as possible.
Yeah. He's going to try to on his YouTube channel, so in case, you know, you guys aren't here or if there's any relatives that can't make it out to the game. Fletch was just telling us that they're playing over Saddleback is playing over at Glendale right now.
Today, I think.
Yeah, so we were thinking, you know what, we don't got anything better to do. Nothing going on until the gold medal game tomorrow at 5 in the morning, so US Canada, yeah. So, you know, that's the big one for us. So I was like, all right.
You guys watch the curling? Is it curling?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Curling.
Yeah.
At first, I didn't get it until, you into it.
You know, it was the Olympics back
All right, I
in-
got it. So for baseball, the
Oh, gosh, which one? Bryce he was still a kid. I want to say it was like 2000. He was born in 2005, so it might have been 2008. I had been watching curling for a while, so I was like, you know what? Let's go out curling. So there's this group called the Hollywood Curling Club. We went out to go do it, and I had never been that sore.
I think it was at Panorama, right?
It was Panorama.
Yeah, it was at Panorama.
I had never been that sore.
So the next game's for the Mustang baseball team. They play, at least listed here. I'm gonna look at their social media real quick so that I have that. I think I also saved the. I think I also took a screenshot of their schedule, but listed on Max Preps right now, just the official source.
No, this will be fun. But
Because their next game is on March 3rd against Crescenta Valley League opener. And CV is, they're one of the tops in the Pacific League in terms of teams. Yeah, next game is against Crescenta Valley. It'll be, the first one's a home game at 3:45 p.m. March 3rd. And the second game is March 6th at Crescenta Valley, which they play their home games at Glendale Community College. So just on the other side of the hills here to the west of the baseball field. Oh man, they got, okay, so this is going to be interesting. So the Mustangs have the two toughest teams in the Pacific League, usually, for baseball, with Crescenta Valley and Arcadia.
Yep.
And then you have Burroughs and Burbank. They're usually pretty good as well. And then there's Hoover and Glendale. They're kind of in the mix. It depends.
Glendale has a decent team.
Yeah, Glendale's usually pretty
has
good.
a decent team.
They're usually pretty good. Hoover, not really.
Oh, there you go. There you go. So, yeah, Pacific League's going to be... So, Pacific League's going to be pretty competitive this year.
Pacific League is usually really competitive when it comes to baseball. And April 28th, May 1st, those are the big games.
Okay.
The first of them against the crosstown school being here at John Muir High School. That's April 28th. May 1st is the game at the other side, on the other side of town. There are a couple of non-league opponents in there, including Duarte, Sun Valley Magnet, Eula.
I'm not sure what Eula is.
They're a downtown school.
Okay.
They're like a college prep school.
Okay.
And then at the end of the year with Lancaster and Los Amigos for the Muir Mustangs. Looking at softball side, their next game is the 26th at home against Eagle Rock. It's at 3:45 p.m., so right after school.
Nice.
They have
That's
three-game.
So that's a Friday. That's
Yep.
Nice.
They have a 3-game home stance, excluding these 2 games today. So technically, the Mustangs start with 5 games at home, with these 2 games against Cobalt Academy. But the next Mustang softball game is the 26th. That's a Friday, 3:45 p.m. against Eagle Rock. They play March 3rd at home against Mayfield. They're an all-girls school, if I remember correctly.
Mayfield Senior, yeah.
Yeah, Mayfield Senior, private school here in Pasadena. All-girls school. And
Great win, guys.
next day, the 4th, hosting Flint Ridge Prep. They're right over here in the interesting 3-school area that makes up this the La Cañada Flint Ridge area. It's Flint Ridge Prep, La Cañada High, and St. Francis, all nestled in the same area. For Mustang softball, they play the very next day after March 4th, March 5th, at Maranatha. Maranatha is also another private school here in Pasadena.
Yep.
And then the league opener for the Mustangs is March 10th at Burbank, 3:45 p.m. And it looks like for softball, they play, instead of having a 2-game set for the week, it's 1 game. Yeah, it's 1 game, and then they'll come back around. Actually, no, it looks like they just play league opponents once this year. Interesting. And then there's the Pacific League tournament,
Oh, that's right.
which the girls softball team for the Mustangs made last year. They placed 2nd in the tournament, despite finishing 5th in league in regular play. Looking down the line for Cobalt Academy, we're going to start on the baseball side of the spectrum. So unfortunately for Cobalt, it's an 0-3 start for them. Not by the scores they would have hoped. Oh, there you go. They do play against Silverado. Okay, so their baseball team plays against Silverado on the 23rd. So that is Monday at 3:15 p.m.
Yep.
That's the next game for Cobalt. They play 2 games, a home and home against University Prep, the 25th and 27th. That's the next 3 for Cobalt baseball. For Cobalt softball, oop, I actually went to the roster. Oh, they did finally upload their roster. It wasn't there yesterday. Okay, nevertheless, the next game for Cobalt softball is the 24th. Oh, no. I saw that wrong. I thought it was a 2, but it's actually a 3. 3/17, March 17th, they play against Lucerne Valley on the road. 3:15 start. So that's what makes, and it's their league opener too. So that's what makes baseball and softball so interesting is the games are so early. It's like water polo and volleyball. Those 2 sports usually have early starts. So it's gonna be a very interesting season, and I'm gonna try to bring you as many games as possible this year, and definitely for next time I'm gonna make sure I get my phone here situated so that I can have live video with the scoreboard graphic that you see. So next game for us, we're gonna try to make the Eagle Rock game for softball. And yeah, we'll see you then. Thank you all for tuning in, getting to this point. And yeah, we'll see you next time, the 26th, next Friday, for Mustang softballs. They host Eagle Rock. I'm Bryce Narvaez. Thank you once again for tuning in, and see you Friday.